So you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. So let's go ahead and get this without further ado. Boom!
Hey.
What's going on, y'all? It's Asante here, back again with a hot new episode of a Black History Moment where we celebrating Black excellence from the past, the present day, and what's coming into the future. We acknowledge it, we celebrate it, but most of all,
Promote it.
we promote it. See, that's right. So y'all get ready, stay tuned in because we got a special guest with us right now. He's an actor. He's a screenwriter, but not only a screenwriter, he is a published author. And he's going to give you some wonderful tips on the acting world. So y'all stay tuned in for this episode and the one and only Joshua Wade. Wonderful, wonderful. So we're going to jump right into the book that you got here. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
All right, so the book that I have is called Top 20 Vocabulary Words and Tips Every Actor Should Know. I started acting in 2012, started screenwriting in 2014, but there were a lot of terms that I was unfamiliar with acting. So what is an audition? What is a casting call? What is, what are sides? So something very basic like that, I had no idea what they were. So I put them all into a book. And so this really has helped a lot of people when they're looking to start within the acting industry. And it's actually a very, very good, useful tool. So I also put tips on the back of each word of these, a tip for each word. And it really helps me like remember the word and why and kind of how I relate to it. So.
And do you have a favorite tip?
I think Monologue was actually the one of the best ones. I have a really good friend that tried to do acting, or he started doing acting, and he went to do a monologue, and he says, "Josh, yo, can you help me with this monologue, man? I'm gonna go ahead and do this scene. Can you do it with me?" And I says, "Man, a monologue is something you do by yourself. It's not for two people."
Yeah.
So so that was his first lesson in monologue, and so my tip was mono meaning one person, monologue, right?
Okay. And the opposite would be, multiple people would be a scene.
Correct, a scene, a scene. I think one of the other things I liked was sides, right? So I was in acting class early in 2013 or something like that,
Yeah.
and they said we're gonna bring out the sides now, and I thought they were talking about food.
Ah,
I
wow.
really did. I thought they were talking about. I said, man, they about to feed us, and it was like, no, like what you mean? These are the sides. So sides are just a piece of
Yeah.
a scene, right? So something just that small I didn't remember, and that's actually in the book as well that I referenced that I thought it was
Okay.
food at first. So
Wonderful,
yeah,
wonderful. And I love that this book is different than a lot of books, that I've read. Because
appreciate it.
some acting books are they'll just run on or just, a bunch of just terms, but they
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
like their personal life into it. Like, and that's what I love about your book here is because it has your personal life in here. It brings
Yeah.
you all the way back to, some of your childhood memories. So let's just go ahead and jump into one of these right
Let's
here,
do
these
it.
childhood
Let's
memories
do it.
on this thing called audition.
Oh boy.
It says, like most elementary schools, mine had an end of the year talent show. I was in third grade and I was going to show the world that I could sing. Not knowing what to expect, I was told to get on stage and just go. Needless to say, my first experience holding a microphone, shaking and trying to sing, what song?
I Believe I Could Fly by R. Kelly.
Yep, I Believe I Could Fly by R. Kelly.
So yeah, I'm dating myself, but yeah, so that was the song I was trying to sing in third grade, and it was horrible. I did
Yeah.
really bad. And it's just really funny how I grew up to be an actor and a performer, and that's really where I started. So that's also a testament to anybody that's trying to do the thing. When you start something as a child, and as you persevere and you continue through it, you can ultimately do what you want to do.
And
So
since you said you did a bad job as a child, I'm going to let you go ahead and resurrect the great memories and kind of fix it right here. And I'm going to give you a little beatbox so you can bring the song back. I believe I can fly.
nah, I don't sing. I
I
don't sing, bro.
believe I can touch the
Oh
sky.
my
Hey,
gosh.
I think about it every night and day. Hey. Now that's beautiful, man, that you decided to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
so
at
that's
the
what I
time,
love.
it was a really good song. It still is a really good song to be
Yeah,
honest. But yeah. So I was extremely nervous. I didn't know what an audition was.
yeah.
I had no idea what an audition was. So that was my first experience with it, and it is shared among many other personal experiences within my book. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
That's absolutely incredible. And a lot of people don't know about simple things, just about greeting people, greeting, casting directors, et cetera, et cetera. And they might ask you to do something random like a slate, right? Another term in the book
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we're going to talk about this one right here because this one actually brought you back as well.
It
A little
did.
bit of your personal life in here
It
as
did.
well. A little bit of, they don't know what I'm talking about, but they will in a second here. Let's go ahead and get to it.
So,
It says, well, let me go ahead and
okay,
read
go
this here.
ahead, go ahead.
I was in front of the casting director, auditioning, because it has to be dramatic. I was in front of the casting director, auditioning for the role of a doctor for a television show to be aired on Fox Network. He said, "Hi, Josh, please slate for me.
Yep.
Then you can start." I had no idea what he was talking about, so to be funny, I did a karate stance.
I did a karate stance. I did. I forgot how old I was in that one, but that was that was embarrassing. I didn't know what a slate was, and I should have just asked, well, what is it that you want me to
Yeah,
do? But I did a karate stance and tried to laugh it off. He wasn't impressed.
yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and talk about a little thing I like to see in here. It's called the karate stance. Back to this right here, the karate stance here. So can you explain to the people what exactly did you do? Was it a
It wasn't the Karate Kid. It was just one of these,
yeah,
and then I stopped and I kind of looked at him, and he looked back at me. He
yeah.
says,
So he was like, Joshua Wade, let me see you go ahead and slate for me. And that was it.
and he looked at
Yeah,
me. He says, "Your name and your height and your profiles." And so I did it. Needless to say, I didn't get that audition, right?
yeah,
But that was my experience with slate. Actually, that
yeah,
was the first time I was actually told to slate. I had not heard that term ever.
yeah,
And I think me putting this book together is so cool because you can look up these words individually, but a lot of them are not in one place until now,
yeah,
right? So to a lot of people that have been acting for such a long time, it is very standard. But to someone that uh, acting is brand new to them, what is a slate? What is a monologue? What are sides? Things like that are actually unknown to them.
yeah.
So
True.
putting a book together like this, it really is extremely beneficial.
No, that's wonderful. I love that. I love that. And also, what I love about this book is that you decided to do it.
I
That,
appreciate
that you
that.
decided to just, make it happen.
Yeah, I told myself that I just needed to go ahead and make it a reality. I wrote it in 2018. First, it started off as somewhat of a journal, just kind of like some notes, and then I said, I need to go ahead and make it official. So I
Hmm.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, so because that's inspirational. Because a lot of people who are just talking about, I want to be an author, I want to do it. So just go ahead and talk about a little bit of was it easy to just
Um,
how'd you find out about the knowledge? Did you just jump in there and it just happened or?
Honestly, I really jumped into it. When I look at what a book is in general, outside of facts, it's opinions. So
Yeah,
I wanted to make sure that I kind of put both in here. I put a fact about what exactly is the definition of this word,
yeah.
and then what is my opinion and or my experience with the word. So I wanted to make
Yeah.
sure I kind of gave those things too. So yes, I did that, and also self-published it as well. It's currently located inside of Buckhead Books in the ATL airport.
Okay.
And soon, I believe it's going to be in a university out here in
Okay,
Georgia.
okay.
So,
Hey,
yeah,
speak it, speak it,
yeah.
speak it. So go ahead and tell the people because they need to know how they can actually get this book. Top 20 words, vocabulary words and tips every actor should know. So how can they actually get this book?
It's on my website, thejoshuawade.com, and it's under acting book. Very simple. You go ahead and check out, and I'll get it to you as soon as possible.
And how can they actually reach you as well? Like you have social media?
Oh, of course, yeah. So you guys can reach me through social media. The Joshua Wade. That's my Instagram. That's my Facebook. That's my Twitter. And thejoshuawade.com is my website. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I also want to say that because you are so inspirational, there's going to be, especially in our community, a lot of young black boys and girls who are going to be looking up to you and saying, wow, I can do this.
Yeah.
I can actually be an author. This is the thing I can do, and I can sell them, and I can follow out with, follow up with my dream.
Mm-hmm,
Follow
mm-hmm.
up,
Yeah. Follow up. Yeah.
follow up with
Yeah. I
my
can
dream.
follow on my
Complete
dream.
it, make it happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want you to speak on what does it mean to be an inspiration, to the young black youth.
Uh,
Everybody, but specifically because young black youth.
what it means to be an inspiration to young black youth is to be a good example, a good example in your day-to-day life, a good example in your business ethics, and a
Hmm.
good example in just showing your courageousness in regards to entrepreneurship. Now, not always entrepreneurship, but
Yeah.
just for me, entrepreneurship, but just in regards to any business that you do, whether you're working for someone or working for yourself.
Yeah.
But just being a great example, just all around in those areas. And of
Yeah.
course, reaching out so they can see and meet you and things of that nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible, man. I appreciate you for sharing your time with me, the energy of this wonderful book here called Top 20 Vocabulary Words and Tips Every Actor Should Know. Because Josh is not only just an actor, he's a screenwriter, and he's also a published author and a stuntman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
seen you've been jumping into the stunt world a little bit,
I
doing
have
some things.
a little dabbling a little bit,
Yeah,
but yeah, that's definitely another avenue that I've been taking as well,
yeah,
and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
yeah.
Um,
So let's talk about some of the what are you versed in? Because I know you swim, right? That's one
Oh,
of
of
them.
course, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So first of all, what stunts are is anything that is action. So
Okay.
when you watch a television show, when you watch a movie, um, if someone is running, fighting, jumping, anything in regards to action, driving, a lot of times it's a stunt person doing that, right?
Yeah.
So me, yeah, I do swimming, also do Muay Thai, and I've gotten into some weapons such as bow staff, collie sticks, knifing, and handguns. So like tactical training. So yeah, I'm enjoying every minute of it. Not that I want to be an all-around person, but I
Yeah.
just want to make sure I use all of my talents within the entertainment industry. So that was my reason for even going into stunts.
Nice, 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 nice. Absolutely love it. What's your favorite cartoon?
Favorite cartoon, off the top of my head, is Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
I think next would be Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, you see the correlation right here, Dragon Ball Z to
To
Tom and
Tom and Jerry, I
Jerry.
don't know.
That's the correlation right there. So that's absolutely incredible. So once again, I want to thank Joshua Wade here for taking his time out of his day to present this wonderful book, Top 20 Vocabulary Words and Tips Every Actor Should Know. Thank you for your time.
Appreciate it. Oh, and before we go, I
Yeah.
got something for you, man. So this is actually a poster of my latest movie I did with John Amos. I did this August of 2020. So I want to present this to you, man. I'm not sure when it's coming out yet, but it's called Because of Charlie, and I play one of the lead roles. So, and this is the poster here, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign this. And Asante, this is gonna be for you,
Oh
man.
man, appreciate it, man. All right. Yeah. Oh, you on there too? Okay.
Yeah, man, you can put that up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful,
You
man.
say you on there? Yeah, I'm on
Yeah,
the front. Yeah, I'm on the
he
cover.
all in the movie and stuff, man. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. So thank you once again for coming out to another episode of A Black History Moment. And I want to thank the people for watching another episode of A Black History Moment with your host here, Asante, and the special guest, Joshua Wade. All right, y'all, we out.
Black history, black history. Yep. Black history moment
with Asante.
Black history, black history. Yep. Black history moment
with Asante.